Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and direct your attention to the entrances of Lockridge Arena as we welcome the 2022 incoming class. Let's hear it for our newest Orediggers.
Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap,
music program. Please remain standing as the singers will now perform the Colorado School of Mines alma mater. welcome student trustee Hayden Corman to the podium. Hayden is flanked on stage by two of the unique to Minds artifacts that will be present at your graduation celebration. On one side is our university mace, topped by Blaster, our beloved school mascot. And on the other side is the 16th century book, the De Re Metallica.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I am not BCJ yet. He is here. We are very excited to hear him speak. So, welcome, all of you. My goodness, I'm so thrilled to welcome all of our new students, their families, our faculty, our staff to this year's Convocation ceremony. And there sure are a lot of you. If I look directly ahead, it's a lot less intimidating. I am the student trustee, and I have the privilege of welcoming my largest ever incoming class of future engineers, scientists, and leaders in the history of the school. Can we get a round of applause for that? Fantastic. So you heard my intro. My name is Hayden. I am the student trustee, which means I have the absolute joy of representing the student body to the Mines Board of Trustees. I'm from Colorado Springs. Any Colorado Springs people? That was a trick question. Don't fear the Colorado Springs. And I am a senior studying computer science. Not a trick question. Good choice. So on campus, you'll see me involved with a fair amount. I am in part of the undergraduate and graduate student government, Kickstart, Lucy, McBride, and as an undergraduate researcher. Being so involved with this community has shown me the character and strength of Mines. Whatever you want to accomplish in college, Mines will provide you the opportunity to succeed. So put yourself out there. Seize new opportunities, try new things, and you will be rewarded. This afternoon, you're going to hear some incredible individuals speak to that and how spectacular this is. So with that, it is my pleasure to introduce the 17th president of Colorado School of Mines and local Blaster superfan, BCJ President Paul Johnson. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold up, I messed up. Sir, is it your birthday today? It is BCJ's birthday. So I think it is not a true Mines birthday without a special guest. Is that Blaster? Blaster, come up here. Blaster has taken time out of his very busy schedule to be with us. So I'm going to need everyone's help here. We're going to do a countdown, and on three, Blaster, I'm going to have you get everyone hyped up, okay? I can count on you. And on three, we'll say, happy birthday, PCJ, top of your lungs as loud as you can. Can I count on everyone? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, PCJ! Blaster has a very busy day ahead of him training for the edge climb, so Blaster, we'll see you around. Thank you so much. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, PCJ, everyone. All right, how y'all doing? Good? Hey, I got like a special birthday request. We have this tradition at Mines. It's been going on for like 187 years or something, even though we're only 23 years old. And we always do a wave, better than what we were doing before. At Convocation, it's like a test. And so we kind of do it different patterns each time. But since it's my birthday, it's like my birthday request. So we'll see if we can do it. The way we're going to do this wave is we're going to start here in this front row. Get to the back is the tricky part. It's got to come back this way down this side. So like you got to like fence behind you. That it's coming. And when it gets to here, it's got to start over there.
and then go that way. When it gets over there, it's got to come back over there and over here. Okay, this will be like the coolest thing if we can pull it off, right? So just real, we'll start here, back, this way, that way, this way. Everybody got it? Willing to give this a try? Ready? I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Man, this is a good group. I totally, you're awesome. I knew we admitted the right students. That was great. So hey, welcome everyone to Minds. Thank you very much for the birthday wish. Really appreciate that. You know, convocation. The word convocation simply means a calling or coming together. And this is the first of 3 times, and it may only be 3 times that your incoming class gets together as an incoming class. Today, it's sort of a more formal welcome on behalf of all of our students, our faculty, staff, and alumni. You know, it's to welcome you as our newest members of one of the most respected and obviously historic universities in the world. Tomorrow is the second time you're going to gather as a class, right? What time in the morning? Real damn early, right? And we are all going to get together and we're going to walk up to the M, right? And that's another welcoming to the Minds community, right? It's a little less formal and probably going to happen in a way that you will never ever forget. So, and then the third time, which might be the last time you ever gather together as an incoming class, will be when you take your M picture. So that'll probably be sometime this weekend. So, and then that picture is going to hang in the wall of the student center, and you can come back in 50 years and you'll find your face on there, and that'll be pretty cool. Okay, so it'll be awesome. Hey, you're going to be spending a lot of time together over the next few years, so we thought we'd tell you a little bit about yourselves. You already heard from Hayden that you are the largest incoming class ever in the history of mine, so congratulations on that. Yep. The sophomores thought they were going to be the largest class ever in history, but okay. So you've got that. As a result of that, there are more women coming into Minds this year ever in the history of Minds. That's awesome. You come from all over the world, representing 49 states and 18 countries, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Just for first-year students, I can guarantee you there'll be a trivia question sometime in CSM 101, which is, what's the one state not represented here? So see if you can figure that out by talking with each other. So I'd like a few of you to stand up for me. So, you know, about half of you come from the state of Colorado, and I'd like all the Coloradans to stand up and be welcome. All right. And obviously the other half of you are not from Colorado, and roughly about 2% of that group is international students. So first I'm going to ask those of you who are from the U.S. but not from Colorado to stand up. And you can stay standing for a second, make whatever noise you want when I say a couple things, but the bragging rights for the top 5 U.S. states that are not Colorado. We've got some folks here from the Republic of Texas. this place really close, but we've got Illinois, Minnesota, and Arizona. All right, so welcome all of you from out of state. Go ahead and sit down now. And then I'd like to invite our international students to stand up and be welcome. Top 4 countries that are represented are the Kingdom, Mexico, South Korea, and Canada. So, yeah. And that Canadian I met at camp, because I will never forget that evening. So, I could almost tell you his story at this point. Other things about you. About 17% of you will be the first ever in your family to earn a degree from college. So, if that's you, stand up. Damn sure you get across that graduation stage, okay? All right? Yep. All right. Let's see. Other strange things. We have 6 sets of twins. How about the twins standing up? I know that some of you come from families where blue and silver runs really strong in your veins, so I'm going to ask any parents who are an alumna or alumnus, any students with a relative who's an alum or alumnus, and any student who might have a sibling of a Kent student as well. Why don't anybody who fits that category stand up? Let's see. Oh, the last bunch I had to recognize. I know about 100 of you got up at 4:30 this morning to do a sunrise hike to the top of the mountain at Orediggers Camp. And if that's you, stand up. You are going to sleep well tonight. You know, in addition to those things, I've learned a few things about you from Orediggers Camp. For example, I've learned that some of you are pretty good gaga ball players. I've learned that you can do pretty creative things with tape, playing cards, straws, Legos, eggs, and Tinker toys. So hopefully those will come in handy. But, you know, I also know that you're musicians, you're writers, you're performers, you're athletes, rock climbers, mountain bikers, gamers, skiers, and aspiring entrepreneurs. I even remember yesterday meeting someone who's a certified scuba diver and someone who's a blacksmith. So where's CJ? CJ's our aspiring black. Here he is. I think because his name's CJ, I'm going to call him almost CCJ all the time, something like that. So anyway, really the important thing for you to know is that while you all come from pretty wide range of backgrounds and everything else, you're all Orediggers now, right? Right? You got that down? You're all Orediggers now. And being an Oredigger means that you're part of an amazing community of students, faculty, staff, alumni, and families. And you know, this community includes some of the brightest, most creative, hardworking, visionary, and caring people on the planet. And that caring part's really important. And simply stated, Orediggers take care of each other. And you're going to hear more about that in a few minutes from some of your fellow student leaders. You know, the underlying foundational strength of our community is the pride that we have in it and the commitment that we all make to each other. So I have a special request for all the first-year students to promise me to make a personal commitment to respect, look out for, take care of, and support all other members of the Orediggers community. You got that? All right, excellent. Thank you. All right, right? They were there to support you, right? Pretty soon, in I don't know, Friday or Saturday, you're going to meet the CSM 101 peer mentors. They're going to be awesome. And how about that super enthusiastic, swarming group of students who helped you move into your dorms, right? Weren't they awesome? Other supporters for you are going to be our faculty, staff, and university leadership, and we have a bunch of representatives sitting over here, and I'm going to ask them to stand up for us so we can clap for them too. So thank you for being here. We have representatives from each of the departments. We've got deans, we've got our provost here, we've got our head of our faculty senate here, we've got one of our trustees here, Patty Sargis. Patty and Mike, thank you for being here today. We even have our former student body president, Hannah, from Arizona here as well. So Hannah, thanks for coming back here. You think I like laughter? Yeah, there's some telling. So anyway, you're also going to meet alumni, and if you went to Orediggers, you met some alums up there. You're going to see some tomorrow morning because they're going to lay your rocks that we go up on the fence line. I saw some of your rocks today when I was helping you move in. They might be 10 pounds on a different planet's gravitational pull, but not so sure on Earth. And then a few of you have some that are like twice as heavy as you need to. And you'll question that decision halfway up the mountain tomorrow. But we also have folks who are supporting it. We've got a lot of fundraisers at Mines and the Mines Foundation. We've got donors who support your scholarships, and people who make investments in youth programs and the facilities and experiences. So let's give them a clap as well. And finally, one other super critical part of your support network, and really the folks who got you here, and the ones that you're going to hopefully call more than once a month in the phone, your families. Would all the families stand up? Thank you so much for delivering amazing food for us. So please make sure that you take advantage of that support network. Please consider me to be part of that as well. If you need any help with anything, just send me an email. I'm happy to help you out. If you keep an eye out for Pizza with the President events, you can join us over for those things. If you happen to stand behind me in line or in front of me at Starbucks, free drinks on me. Or Zyme. I do hang out at Zyme too, so I might see you there. But anyway, in any case, I sincerely hope that all of you have a really fantastic fall semester and an incredible time at Mines. I look forward to doing the end time with you tomorrow morning and supporting your progress through Mines. And most important, actually, we're going to do something real quick. What I want you to do is close your eyes for a second. And I want you to picture crossing the Black River. I want you to picture what your parents are doing and your family and what it feels like to cross that stage. Got that in your mind? Good feeling, I hope. So I want you to remember that as you go through Mines, okay? And it's going to be my great privilege, and I'm really looking forward to shaking your hand when you cross that stage and get that Mines degree. So good luck with everything. Thanks so much for coming here. I've really enjoyed getting to know each one of you have already met, and I look forward to getting to know all of you in my great Mines. So good luck. Go Orediggers.
My bad. Thank you, President Johnson. Those were some pretty impressive facts about all of you, our new Orediggers. Myself and everyone up here on stage cannot wait to put it all into practice. Now I have the privilege to introduce Dr. also a double Minds alumna here in bachelor's degrees in mathematical and computer sciences and in chemical and petroleum refining engineering and a master's in chemical and petroleum refining engineering. Dr. Gardner has taught over 20 different courses at Mines, just a crazy number, and her current main CBE courses being material energy I'm sorry, I'm reading these even I'm like, whoa, what are these words? And this is my last year. CBE courses being material and energy balances, fluid mechanics, heat and mass transfer, and reaction engineering. She also teaches distance running for the athletics department every semester. She's active in many campus communities and initiatives, including faculty and staff givings and campus open hangouts, and working with admissions on events like Create Your Mind and Discover Minds. She'll also be there. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Gardner.
Thank you, Hayden. Also, I should let you know that I am known as TQG. No? Okay. Okay, thank you. Woo, thank you. That makes me feel really good. Maybe you can encourage that if you want to. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm so excited for you all. I realized today, as I was putting this together, that it was 30 years ago that I started as a freshman here. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I was a little bit scared, and I was also excited. And I'm now super, super excited for you all. I want to say hello to the newest Orediggers and the Oredigger makers, so also to the parents. And I'm excited for you as well. This is a new stage in your lives as well. I'm excited mainly because of all of the opportunities that I think you are all opening yourselves up for here to love and to learn. To love and to learn. In my opinion, those are the two things that we are all here to do. And by here, I mean at Minds and also in existence. So at this universe, if you will. So keep that in mind. Everything we're here for is to learn and to love. And to love to learn and to learn to love and all that. Okay, also, as faculty and staff that play that role too, I'm excited for you, meaning I'm excited for the existence of you all. Over 1,500 bright, curious, and interesting new young people joining our Minds family. And they say you can't choose your family, but by being at Minds, that's kind of exactly what you've just done. You've chosen a whole new family. And let me tell you a little bit about what this is. So the administration and the board, of which I'm a member, so I can say this about them, are like the wise old grandparents. And they've got the decades of experience and love for Minds, and they're just helping move the whole family unit forward. The faculty and staff are like parents, facilitating your learning and growth through a balance of challenge and support. And the alumni are like the aunts and uncles, some of them a little crazy maybe, I don't know, maybe not really. And they're there to know what you're going through and what you're embarking upon and to be there to support you and help you along the way and maybe even offer you jobs at the end. The students who have been here a while are like your older cousins, the ones that you can maybe learn from their experience what to do and maybe what not to do. And then the rest of your class, incoming class right now, they're like your pseudo siblings. And I encourage you to treat each other like best friend siblings as opposed to rivals. Give you some of that kid friendly rivalry, that's okay, but have each other's back. Orediggers climb together. I will be there with other faculty climbing to the end tomorrow, and I will be there with you your whole journey here too. So keep that in mind. Orediggers climb together. So as most great things are team and not individual efforts, I sought out advice from other people to offer you as well today. I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to give you a bit of a poem so you know what to expect here. I have my advice for you in a poem, and then a little bit of a program. So from current and past students, faculty, and staff, the number one thing that came up, you've probably heard this before, is to try new things. Try new things. So consider different people as friends, maybe study abroad, maybe research opportunities, join some clubs. A growth doesn't happen inside the comfort zone. Also, getting good sleep does wonders. That's advice from the same student. And I'll tell you right now, your physical and mental health are number one. Your physical and mental health are number one. Keep that in mind, okay? If your physical and mental health are taken care of, you need to take care of that first. You may have never experienced anything like this before. Living away from home, potentially earning low grades, being exposed to different cultures. But also, you're going to learn math you never dreamed of. You're going to meet amazing people. You're going to learn more about yourself and the world around you. And so keep that in mind. And I also really want to encourage you to try not to compare yourself to others, but compare yourself to you yesterday. Try to always be better maybe than you were yesterday. Don't worry about whether or not you're doing as good in this or that as somebody else. That's not as important as just improving your work. You are here to learn how to learn. Let me tell you this right now. I wish I had heard this on day one. You are not going to be expected to know every single thing you get tested on in life. When you graduate, don't think, oh, I don't know all those things I was tested on. I'm not good enough. That's not true. Absolutely 100% true. Every one of you is Yeah, this is important for you to know. Many 2.0 Minds grads have become top industry leaders, great innovators, business owners, etc. Keep that in mind. You're all smart and capable. And if you feel challenged here, great. That's why you're here. If you don't feel challenged here, come talk to me. I can help. Also, you're adults now. So it's time to start doing some adulting. I like how adult has become a verb. It's time to start adulting. Advocate for yourself. Find your supporters. It doesn't mean you're alone. There are a lot of supporters here. You've heard about a lot of us. We're here to help you. Listen to them and let them help you. Use your advisors and your counselors. Engage with your professors. And remember, it is a sign of strength, not weakness, to ask for help. That is maybe one of the toughest things to know, but it's true. It's a sign of strength. Okay. Now here you are. You're eager to learn, to grow, and to see all the things that are and all those that can be. What will you do that you haven't before? Who can you be who will build and do more? You can be nearly anything. As trite as that sounds, I believe it. I do, and these are my grounds. With the tools of sight, reason, and love, you will have powers to lift you above. And I believe we here at CS of M can give you these tools and teach you how to use them. The tool of sight is really perspective. In transport, we speak of conductive, convective. There are different ways of moving from here into there. You'll have choices to make. So think and prepare yourselves for a future of building what's needed while being optimistic, self-confident, though not conceited. This puts you in charge, lets you be the tamer. You're empowered to fix things, unlike the blamer who thinks it's the cat's fault when he gets scratched up. That test was too hard. You half-emptied my cup. Ask yourself each day, am I happy to do all the things that I do as I do what I do? And if the answer is no, then ask yourself why. Is it a transient problem that will go by and by? If so, then press on, to quote Calvin Coolidge. Don't give up because it's tough, as that would be foolish. But if it goes deeper, decide what to change. You have the power to mold, rearrange the things in your life that just aren't going right. This is the strength of the tool of sight. Is reason really just the ability to know, like if this tips that way, which way will these go? Or is it more than only just knowing how the world turns, how the trees do their growing? I'd argue that reason is much more. It's realizing that every seeming locked door is simply a problem wanting a solution, like medicine for illness, catalysts for pollution. Like success, you'll bomb some exam, you'll think you're a mess. But failing can even be better for you, as you'll find you can learn so much more when you do. So, rather than simply gathering knowledge, you'll learn reason to analyze and innovate in college. How does love fit into the balancing act? Listen up here, my friends, as this is a fact. As vital as figuring out how to study, I encourage you to find yourself a good buddy. Someone to listen and laugh at your jokes, though not at your failures like some other folks. To help you be active, creative, and happy. To lift you up when you're feeling crummy. This love tool allows you to step out and see what's helped me to get here other than me, and recognize the answer to that is a bunch of love and good fortune, and I have a hunch of a million other things that have helped you to be sitting where you are with such opportunity. So just remember that help you've had on your way and think of how you can pay it forward each day. Whatever you choose, I think you will learn that giving back offers even more in return. I will close with an example illustrating how to change the narrative, which I encourage you to do whenever you can direct things toward the positive. I was told by a new freshman when I was here 30 years ago, look left, look right. How many of you have heard that and know how it ends? Okay, if you haven't, this was followed up with a comment that one of the three of us would not graduate from the school. While this statistic may have been true at the time and may have been a way to motivate people, it's not now. And as the number of students at Mines has more than quadrupled since the day I first came here, the retention and 4-year, 5-year, and 6-year graduation rates have all improved significantly. Students come in more prepared now, they have better support resources available to them now, and this is where you come in, they're more willing to ask for and use those resources when needed. That's what you need to do. So I say, look left, look right. Look left, look right, please. Those are just 2 of the hundreds of potential new lifelong friends and supports you've just gained for the exciting, challenging journey ahead. Congratulations. Now go out and get it. And I'll see you tomorrow for the M-Climb, because as Orediggers, we climb together.
Thank you very much, TQG. And thank you for your ongoing support of Mines. Now, we move to the part of the ceremony where you get to hear a bit from some of our exceptional student leaders on this campus. We'll start off with the Undergraduate Student Government President, Aiden Lewis, followed by President of Blue Key Honor Society, Parker Delius, and then 2 student athletes representing 2 of our varsity sports. Dylan Powell, representing cross country and track, and Gabby Castronova, representing volleyball. Please join me in welcoming these students to the podium.
Friends, good afternoon. On behalf of the students of the Colorado School of Mines, welcome to our school. My name is Aiden Lewis. I'm your student body president, all of your undergrads. Each of you has had a unique journey to Golden. You had your own triumphs and your own challenges. All of you, though, are connected by an interest in STEM fields, a shared commitment to learning, and years of hard work. My personal journey to Golden ended in the back of a police car with my grandmother. No, we weren't arrested. More on that later. But now that you're all here, you'll start to get into the swing of things. I'll see you at the M Climb, then at Celebration of Minds, then walking to class. You may join a club, perhaps undergraduate student government. You'll meet your first friends, and you'll be welcomed by many more of our students who are eager to share with you the things that they love about Minds. Just like you, we all follow different paths to get here, and just like you, all of us belong here in this community. At Minds, you'll learn more than you ever thought possible. You will lick rocks, and you will talk to rubber ducks. You will learn why tinfoil hats work and how our water infrastructure works, why honey flows and why toothpaste doesn't. We learn the secrets of the world here, the workings of things that have been in front of us our whole lives. You will never see the world the same way again. And as you gain this new perspective, I do hope that each of you will consider how you may want to use the skills that you learn here to leave this community and this world a better place. Minds is a challenge, as you've heard today, as you no doubt know. This is no secret. But as I tell my tour groups, there are so many resources at Minds to help your journey go smoothly. You have your professors and your teaching assistants' office hours, tutors at the library, the Center for Academic Services and Advising, known as CASA, the Wellness Center, peer mentors, and finally your peers. This list is so long you won't even remember all of these, right? They're there for you. Many of you may not be used to asking for help. Now is a good time to start. Every time I've used these resources, I walked away feeling good, glad that I saved time, and confident because I was able to work through things that I was stuck on. That said, we all learn with different styles and at different paces. Grades are numbers, and however they look, it never changes your value as an individual. My advice is to focus on your learning and your well-being, and that success will follow. You may think, that's easy for you to say, your grades must be great. They're not. I don't have a 3.0 GPA, and I'm up here. But I'm learning to take good care of my health. I'm focusing on my learning in school, and I'm pretty happy. And I am absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity to represent all of you guys in student government. Undergraduate Student Government, or USG, is dedicated to advancing your interests by engineering change here at Minds and in our city and state as well. Fundamental to our mission is engagement with you, the students. So please stop by, give comment on our Senate meetings, Thursdays, 6:30 p.m., Brown Building, room West 210. Follow us on Instagram at MindsUSG, and consider running yourself for first-year representative or for first-year class president. I am here to support you, and your student leaders in USG and across campus are as well. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I went to high school in Manhattan. I took the subway every day to get there. No one from my high school had ever come to Minds before, and most students hadn't even heard of it. My math teacher laughed at me, actually. To my surprise, shout out to Lucas Holt, I don't know where you are, for being the second to come to Minds from my school. That's pretty awesome. So anyway, but I'm from New York, I'm from that world, and our transit runs 24/7, so I was thinking, maybe it does here too. To my surprise, of course, it does not. So my first visit to Minds, my Nana and I have flown in. We've taken the train from the airport, and we're in the Golden Station, 9 p.m., waiting for the shuttle into town, and of course, it stopped running 2 hours earlier. So after 20 minutes or so, a nice police officer noticed our situation, walked over, and offered us a ride. So I'm in the back of a police car, which, for those of you who haven't been, is actually very uncomfortable. And I'm getting my first look at this place, the streets, these mountains, the M, and I'm thinking to myself, can this be a home for me? And the answer is yes. It has become my home, and it will become yours too. So thank you all. And with that, I would like to introduce Parker Delius, my friend, fellow tour guide, and president of the Blue Key Honor Society. Go Orediggers.
Engineering school. Awesome. All right, hello class of 2026. My name is Parker, and like Aiden mentioned, I am the president of Blue Key Honor Society here at Minds. Before we start, can I get everyone who did the sunrise hike this morning to raise their hands again? I just want to see how many. Okay, sweet. I was also on that hike, so we're going to keep this short and sweet because I see a nap in my future. Also, is group 23 in here? Awesome. I'm surprised they could yell that loud given how many times we sang the fight song. So I'm very excited to welcome everyone to Mines this semester. We'll start with a bit of history. Blue Key is a national honor society here at Mines that focuses not only on service, but spirit. The chapter was established in 1926 and since then has been upholding the Mines traditions, taking care of our mascot, Blast for the Burrow, and leading trips to the M on Mount Zion. You'll see members of Blue Key running Blaster at football games, walking in the ore cart pole during E-Days, and most importantly, leading groups up to the M tomorrow morning during the M climb. Speaking of that, I hope you have your rock, and I hope it's 10 pounds. Okay. If it's not 10 pounds, someone will probably give you a heavier one, so make sure it's 10 pounds. Also, if anyone has one that's more than 47 pounds, I'm going to want to see it because someone had 47 pounds last year. I'm not lying. I have a picture. In addition to your rock, I also hope you have your school spirit ready for tomorrow bright and early. I'm going to be having multiple Red Bulls before the M climb. Anyways, the M climb not only starts your time here at Mines, but it symbolizes a piece of home coming with you when you arrive here. Similarly, when you graduate, you get to go back up to the M and take a rock, symbolizing a piece of Mines going with you wherever you end up. We have a saying here at Mines, Orediggers climb together. While you will literally be climbing together with Orediggers tomorrow, your 4 years here at Mines will also be a climb. Like many people have mentioned, Mines is no walk in the park, for your fellow Orediggers will be there for you every step of the way. They'll lift you up if you fall and cheer you on when you succeed. The people around you will become your friends, your study buddies, especially for physics, and your crew for late night ice cream runs. While it might seem daunting, I encourage you to embrace the Oredigger community. These people will be your peers for the next 4 years and your friends for even longer. I also want to remind you that there's more to Mines than just your classes. Both the Mines and Golden communities have so much to offer while you're here, so join a club or two. My personal favorite is the Ice Cream Club, and obviously Blue Key. Explore the mountains and participate in all the unique traditions that Mines has to offer. Now, you've already got a head start tomorrow with the M climb, but doing the cardboard boat race in Clear Creek is a great way to show everyone that you're a hell of an engineer, as long as your boat stays afloat. It was not long ago that I was sitting where you all are, feeling both nervous and excited at the same time somehow, but I challenge you all to take on your time here with a positive mindset and a positive attitude. And I promise you'll find your community and friends that will stay with you for a long time. Again, welcome to the class of 2026. I will see everyone outside for some good barbecue and pictures with Blast for the Burrow. And I will see everyone bright and early tomorrow morning for the M climb. Thank you. Please welcome Gabriella and Dylan to the podium.
Hello, Orediggers. I'm Dylan, and I run on the cross-country and track teams.
And my name is Gabby Castronova, and I'm a senior on the Mines volleyball team. Yes. Welcome, class of 2026. Being a student athlete is a huge part of my identity. Oh yeah, that's my picture too. Can I have all the varsity student athletes please take a stand? Yeah, stand up. Okay, you guys can be seated now. As you can see, Mines is not only made up of super smart students, it's also made up of a very active group of athletes. Mines is also a very rigorous school, if you didn't know that, with competition not only on the field and court, but also in the classroom. I believe that Dylan and I can both speak on how supported the Mines community makes us feel. What makes Mines different than any other college is the community and the amazing people that you will meet here. If I can leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to live in the moment. College is full of crazy ups and downs and all things unpredictable, but prioritize the joy and happiness in each thing you do and in the people around you. You're going to experience 4 years of hard work, but in those 4 years, you're going to try new things, grow, and maybe even fail a test, which is okay, trust me. As a senior looking back on the last 3 years, I have come to miss sitting in the library for hours my freshman year studying for chem, calc, and physics. I miss those moments because I was there with my best friends, and I was learning about who I was becoming. While in the moment I could not wait to be done with whatever homework or exam I was studying for, I now realize just how important it is to not wish you could rush through certain parts of your life. It is easy to say that you can't wait for winter break or for summer to come, but in reality, there is so much more to each week than what homework you need to complete and what test or quiz you are studying for. Enjoy it all, every up and down. Thank you so much.
As Gabby said, the Mines community is made up of a highly active group of students. We have more than 500 student athletes, 57 All-Americans, 21 academic All-Americans, and 5 RMAC team champions. We hope you'll come out to support your teams during your time at Mines. Every sporting event is free for students, and it's a fantastic way to connect with your peers. It means a lot to our student athletes to be cheered on by their fellow Orediggers. Plus, it's always fun to see the other teams getting beat by a bunch of nerds. I also highly recommend finding some form of physical activity that you enjoy. Golden is an amazing town for outdoor fun. There are a myriad of data supporting the benefits of activity on mental and physical health, as TQG said. So try and find some time to get moving. A run or walk is a great study break. To really support the teams and show school pride and spirit, you have to learn our fight song. You'll get a lot of practice tomorrow during the M climb, but let's get started today. Will everyone here on stage stand up and join us in getting the fight song started? And PCJ, will you help us kick it off?
Yeah, but before we do that, we got just a couple things to mention. So, first of all, our student athletes, they're in the classes with you, they're everywhere with you. They are really amazing. They're incredibly humble, and I just want to de-humbleize them just for a second. So, would the volleyball team stand up for a second?
Yeah, volleyball!
This is absolutely one of my favorite groups to watch compete at Mines. I can tell you there is nothing like the sound of one of them spiking the ball. There is a boom that happens in this arena that is a sound like no other. That is super cool and this team last year won the RMAC tournament championship 3 times in a row. And in order to do that last year, they had to go through the #1 team in the country to get to that championship game. And that was amazing to watch that. And they start this season ranked number 11 in the nation. So let's give a big round of applause for them. And Dylan, why don't you stand here? So I never got to officially congratulate Dylan on about 20 things last year. This very unassuming student here is the reigning outdoor champion in the country in the 10K. If that wasn't enough, in cross country, he won the league championship, the individual first place runner. Was the champion of our region first place runner in cross country. And in his spare time, he broke the national 5K indoor record last year, this past winter. So I got to tell you, just like, there is nothing like watching our student athletes compete. So really, like, it is just awesome because you get a chance to meet them in the classroom, you get to work with them there, you see what they do on the court, on the field, on the track, and it is just awesome to get to root for them in doing things. So please come out, get a chance, come watch Dylan and his teammates run, throw, all the other things that they do, and jump and stuff. Come watch the volleyballers thump the heck out of that ball and drive some of those other team crazy. First matches are next weekend, home tournament, so you can see them then. We got lots of other great fall sports. Where's our football players and the incoming football players? Why don't you stand up for a second? They're not here. What? They're practicing. Oh, my gosh. Well, anyway, they finished number 3 nationally in the country last year, and they start off ranked 4th. So September 10th, first home game. Come on out for that as well, okay? So how about one more great round of applause for everybody who spoke today? Okay, as Parker said, we've got a nice reception for you outside on the Commons. When he said we have Blaster the Burro, we weren't talking about Blaster that you saw earlier. He was talking about like Blaster the Burro. So great photo op out there. Hope you take advantage of that. I look forward to meeting all of you families. Hope you get that last send-off in and the teary goodbye to your students. Thank you for leaving them with us. We're going to have a great time together over the next few years. And we're going to wrap this up with the fight song led by, we're going to hear in a second from some members of our marching band, which you'll get to see at the home football game. They are awesome. So let's give them a clap. Thank them for being here. I'd like a couple, would a few people from Orediggers camp who I know the fight song really well. Anybody want to come help us? If some of you would like to come join us on stage and maybe stand around here in the sides. I know we got a few who are going to come run up here. All right, come on. Come on. Let's go. And the rest of you, there's no excuse for not knowing that song because it's on the back of the shirt in front of you. All right. If you want to... Man, this is awesome. All right, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to start off with the O and hang on to the O until, like, the band does. You'll hear some clicks from the drummers and stuff, right? That's like they're getting going. We'll try to stay in sync, but it never happens right. But you're in charge, okay? I need all of our new students to stand up. How about one more last big welcome for the students? Yep, right?